Hello. Sharks Comedy Club, how we doing tonight? Yes. I wanted to start off by, can you guys do me one huge favor before we start this thing? Can everybody give Henry J. Cruz a round of applause, please? Henry, you're the man. Hell yeah. Welcome to the celebration of life for Henry J. Cruz, everybody. Yes. Thank you so much for coming out. My name is Noah Shark Robertson. I'm going to get this thing kicked off. I know this is kind of a unfortunate circumstance that we're all here, but it is awesome to see all these people that supported and loved Henry Cruz. He was loved, man. We love that guy. Henry. Yes. I want to give a big shout out to Frankie's downtown, Frankie's Underground. Dude, they've been so supportive. Frankie's has agreed to donate 10% of all the food and alcohol sales tonight to Henry's family. Yes. Frankie's. Make sure you tip your bartenders. Romeo and all those guys over there are working hard for you. So let's take care of them. Yeah, I'm just gonna say a few things. I'm gonna show you guys a video that I put together for Henry, and then we're gonna get some people up here to say some things. Yeah. Yeah. So I was there the night that Henry passed. So was Sagan Butler. Where's Sagan? Hey, Sagan, come up here for a sec. Hey, make some noise for Sagan Butler, guys. Yeah. Yeah, get in here. Sagan. Me and Sagan are bonded for life. We're bonded by trauma. But Sagan has been awesome through all this. She didn't let me be alone. A lot of these people in here did not let her be alone. She's been doing interviews all week. She's been taking care of people. So we're trying our best to take care of Sagan. And I just want to thank you, Sagan, for everything that you did for Henry. I mean, this is one of Henry's best friends right here. Sagan, we'll get you back up here later. Thank you. I just wanted to give you a shout out. So right after it happened, I launched a GoFundMe, and I'm happy to say that it has reached $10,232. Yeah. Thank you so much for everybody that contributed to the GoFundMe. That's so awesome. Whatever weight we can take off of Henry's family so that they're freed up to grieve and mourn and whatever they got to do, I mean, that's just amazing. The DFW comedy scene really came together on this one. Over 10K, that's insane. And then whatever we make tonight from the bar, the food, I mean, it's just going to keep going, man. I'm going to give that money directly to Henry's sister, and however she wants to allocate that to Henry's family. I was so happy and proud that we were able to do that for you guys. So, yeah, that's awesome, dude. There's a guest books. If you guys want to, write a little happy memory about Henry in the guest books. I want to give a shout out to Jen Fitzsimmons. She helped decorate. She brought the flowers, the candles. Yeah, Jen's killing it. She brought the guest books, so thank you, Jen Fitzsimmons, for doing that. Yeah, Jen and Sagan have really helped a lot with this event and putting it all together, so thank you so much. That's awesome. I kind of wanted to just come up here and say a few words to kind of like set the tone for how it's going to be tonight. It's been a very sad week. It's been a roller coaster of emotions. Tonight, I really want it to be an actual celebration. Henry loved to laugh. He loved to make people smile. That was his thing. And tonight is going to be a little bit different than what it's been the past week. I'd like to get the jokes going a little bit. This is like a comedy club. Henry was a comedian. Yeah. Henry, I love that guy. Our short queen. He was so gay, but we love him. I just wanted to say, you're going to hear some things up here that, In the grand scope of things may not be appropriate, but trust me, I knew Henry very well. He would have wanted it this way. All me and Henry did was talk shit to each other. We were probably talking shit about each other right before it happened, to be honest with you. We were probably crossing the street, calling each other gay. I mean, that's just the way it is, you know. I went to the funeral today, and it was a crazy experience. I speak way less Spanish than I thought. I'm not going to lie. Like, I went into it thinking I'm going to understand everything they were saying. I was very confused. I met Henry's mother. She's so cute. Henry looks just like his mom. Yes. I also found out where Henry's vertical shortcomings came from. His mom's 2 feet tall. It's insane. It's crazy. But she was so sweet. I really wanted to like try to connect with her. So I tried out a little bit of Spanish on her, and I just wanted to tell her like it's nice to meet you. Apparently I asked her to make me a sandwich. I did not mean to do that. I'm sorry, Henry's mom. That's crazy. Yeah. Henry was loved by everyone that met him. There's not a single person in this room that has a negative thing to say about Henry, and that's a rare thing. I can name a few comedians that if they died, I would be talking shit all week. And I have not been able to do that with Henry. Do you guys agree? Yeah. Henry's gonna leave a lasting impact on this community for sure, man. I mean, we're never gonna forget that guy. We're gonna be telling stories about Henry for years to come. He brightened everybody's day. But I just want to let you guys know, there's no pressure to be funny tonight. If you want to come up here and tell a sad story about what you've been through this week, if you want to come up here and cry, if you want to come up here and just tell some jokes, that's great. Come up here and just tell some jokes. Do a set. I don't care. If you want to come up here and tell your favorite Henry story, you know, something that happened that you really remember about Henry, come up here and do that. I just want it to be an open forum. Do what you need to do. Everybody grieves in different ways, but I would like to get the jokes going. You know, I'd like some people to come up here and tell some jokes, and I just wanted to let you know, you don't have to feel bad about that. You don't have to feel bad about coming up here and making people laugh. That is what Henry did. That's what Henry cared about. Henry was a comedian. Yeah. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a short video real quick that I put together. I've been working hard on this all week. I have a tribute video for Henry, and then we're going to get some people to come up here and tell some jokes, talk, tell stories. Again, thanks for being here, and we love you, Henry. Hell yeah. All right, we're going to go ahead and get the sad part out of the way real quick, and then we'll, Shut up. All right, this is for you, Henry.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through. That I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I would do, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began.
You know we started.
Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
tell you.
when I see you again.
First you both go out your way and the vibe is feeling strong, and what's small turn to a friendship turn to a bond, and that bond will never be broken, the love will never get lost. And when brotherhood come first, then the line will never be crossed. Established it on our own when that line had to be drawn, and that line is what we reach, so remember me when I'm gone. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
Let the light guide your way, yeah. Hold every memory as you go, and every road you take will always lead you home. Oh, it's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Look at the stars, look how they shine for you. Everything you do, yeah, they were all yellow. I came along, I wrote a song for you, and all the things you do. It was called yellow. So then I took my turn. Oh, what a thing to have done. And it was all yellow. Your skin, oh yeah, your skin and bones turn into something beautiful. And you know I love you so. You know I love you so.
Way
love dreams really do come true. Ooh, someday you wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind. Be where trouble melts like lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, and the dream that you dare to, oh why can't I? Oh, someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind. Be where trouble melts like a lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. The dreams that you dare to, why, oh why can't I?
All right, one more time for Henry Cruz, everybody. All right, hell yeah. All right, so we're gonna show a clip of Henry Cruz on the #1 live podcast, the #1 live comedy podcast in the world, Kill Tony. You guys have heard of it? We were so proud of Henry when he made it on to Kill Tony, and not only did he make it on Kill Tony, but he absolutely murdered it. And he gained an online following after that. I mean, he did so great. He made everybody laugh. This is like a great example of Henry's personality and his character. And they gave him a medium joke book, which, they could have made a joke and gave him a little joke book, but they gave him a medium joke book, and he killed it, man. Henry deserved the biggest joke book in the world.
Make some noise for Henry Cruz, everyone.
Yeah, I recently realized I got fat. Yeah, like I went to the strip club and she started playing with my titties. I'm like, yo, leave my titties alone. I got sensitive nipples. No, but I'm trying to lose weight because I'm trying to date, but I'm 5'5". But on Tinder, I'm 5'9". But that's still not good enough. I mean, like, you're short. I don't like to think about it that way. I'm the average height of a woman. I don't feel like a short man. I feel like a bad bitch. Period. Slay. Whatever they say. No, but I found a way to get taller, right? You can have surgery. But what they don't tell you is it only makes you 3 inches taller. So you want me to go to surgery so I can be 5'8"? Got me fucked up. If I'm adding 3 inches to anywhere, it's not gonna be my height. Like 3 inches won't make me 6 feet tall, but it'll finally make me 6 inches. Yeah. All right, thank you guys. That's what I meant.
Henry Cruz. No way that he could have known that he's the second comedian in a row to lie about his height on a dating app. Is that what everybody's doing nowadays?
Apparently, man, alive, man.
Hell yeah, dude. All right. Well, welcome. Are you really 5'5"?
Yeah, 5'5" with shoes on, 5'4" without.
Oh wait, what?
5'4" without my shoes, man.
5'4" without shoes?
Yeah, without
what
the
kind of
shoes.
we rocking here? Those have a pretty big heel. Yoni, let's get the tape measure out here. I have a feeling we might get lucky here. If he's 5'3", I'm buying the whole place a shot of tequila right now. I'm in a mood tonight. I'm in a mood. Here we go. The moment of truth. What? Shoes off. Get those fucking shoes off, Henry Cruz. Oh, the lights are flashing. The sound guy clearly jonesing for a shot of tequila. Whoa. Whoa, the crowd is into it. Stay still. 5'3" and a half. 5'3" and a half, ladies and gentlemen. To think you guys were only a half an inch away from getting a shot of tequila here tonight. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely. We gotta follow the rules. Rules is rules. Yoni's a genius. Thank you, Yoni, for protecting me. Oh, ooh, buy yourselves a shot. Giannis.
That almost felt like a weird slave auction for a slave we were throwing out. We're like, yeah, this one's no good.
Oh, man.
No
Hey,
doubt.
I'm tall for Salvadorians, man. I'm tall.
Is that what you are? Salvadorian?
Not
Okay.
Mexican, Salvadorian.
You're 100%?
Yeah.
Are you,
But-
are you sure about that?
I was born here, you know what I mean?
You were born here. Okay, everybody says that now. With our new president of the United States, people make a real point.
When you're Hispanic, that's like the I'm 21 now that yeah. I was born here. Sure you were.
What do your El Salvadorian parents do for a living?
One of them's dad, and the other one's, cleaning lady. Typical, right?
Okay, how'd dad die?
Cancer. Yeah, cancer.
Wow. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow, when did that happen?
2020.
2020. My goodness. My goodness, that must have been hard, huh?
Yeah, we get over it. We get through it.
Okay, all right, looks like you kind of enjoyed it.
Yeah.
What kind of cancer was it?
What was it? Pancreas? Yeah. Pancreas.
Oh shit. Yeah, the pancreatic cancer. That's a tough one. That works. Henry, what do you do for a living?
So I deliver snacks. Route drive, deliver snacks.
You deliver snacks, specifically only snacks.
Yeah, I route drive, deliver snacks. Sometimes we
What
can.
kind of snacks are you talking about?
Like convenience stores. I go to the stores.
You only do convenience stores?
Well, yeah, we get the bundles of like snacks and we take them to like different places. That's it.
Your friend sending you to the store is not an occupation.
Yeah, what exactly is this service called?
Well, I can't name the company, but we just deliver like, how they have bags of chips and stuff like that, drinks. So I just take it to them,
To the stores?
Yeah.
You're delivering from the warehouse to the stores?
Yeah, to the stores. There we
Okay.
go, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Sometimes a few snacks go missing, but
Oh, shit. What are your favorite kind of snacks?
I like Doritos, man. Doritos.
Oh, shit. Very simple man. Nacho cheesy or Cooler Ranch? Oh, he loves Cooler Ranch.
Cool Ranch.
Fuck yeah. Cooler Ranch. All right. What's your love life like, Henry? What's it like being 5'3" and a half, telling people that you're 5'5", lying truly a horrible lie about being 5'9"?
Oh, man.
What's it like living this life of El Salvadorian dwarfism?
Well, I mean, it doesn't help that I'm bad at sex, too, so it's going like...
Tell us more. What do you mean you're bad at sex? You having a little problem with the puposa out there?
Nice.
Good reference. That's an El Salvadorian treat.
Yeah, you
It's a
got it.
delicacy in El Salvador. A puposa. I might not know about the bean, but I know about puposas.
Good one.
What's your problem in the bedroom? Can you not get on the bed all the way? Hey, yo, can you put a little trampoline at the end of the bed? I'm gonna fucking get up there like a luchador, dude. Baby, please help me. You said you'd never let go. I'm dying down here, dude. Hey, babe, come under the bed. Come under here, I swear to God, I'm gonna please you, dude. I'm gonna eat that pussy like a bag of Cooler Ranch Doritos. Come on, baby. I want to make a snack go missing here.
Oh, God. All right. Well, I do have asthma, so that doesn't help.
God.
Do you have an inhaler?
Yeah, I got 2 in the back right now.
Oh my God. Wow, you have a backup just in case?
Yeah, you got to, man. It's just it's a tough life.
And when you're with a girl, sometimes that takes your breath away. I'm sure you get a little nervous, a little excited.
Yeah.
So you gotta pump on that shit, and her pussy goes drier than David Jolly's elbows. She's gotta rub lotion on her pussy.
Oh, my God.
3 layers, from what I understand. 3 layers of lotion it takes. So that happens where you need to use the inhaler on a girl. You're like, hey, baby, I swear to God.
No,
I swear to God, when I catch my breath.
well, I used to hide it. Like, that's why I wear socks in bed, because I'll just hide it in there, you know?
You keep an inhaler in your sock,
Yeah.
and at 5'3", I bet that shit's clanking against the floor. Tick-a-tick-a-tick-a-tick-a-tick. It sounds like a horse. Oh my God. So give us an example of a time where you've really blown it in the bedroom.
Oh, well, one time she told me, hey, can you use a finger? Like, you know, she said sex is boring, but I gave her a wet willy. I don't think that's what she meant.
Wow.
She was like, wrong hole.
All right. There you go. Very good. Self-deprecating humor. We love that here. Henry, anything else crazy we should know about you before we keep it moving here?
I like how this is going. So.
It's good. It's a good interview. I'm so glad you lied about your height and that you're an embarrassment in the bedroom. You gave us a lot to work with, and that's what the show's all about. You know, it's not necessarily about the minutes. It's about being honest in the interview. Clearly, unlike the last guy, you have no fear of losing your snack delivery job. It can only go up from here, much like your height. You know what I'm gonna do? Even though you're a small guy and the set was okay, I'm gonna give you a medium-sized joke, folks.
Thank you.
Henry Cruz, here you go, buddy. Oh, shit. He's gotta reach down 2.5 feet to pick that up right now. Oh, look at that. He didn't even have to bend over. That's the joy of being 3'4" in the air. There he goes. The debut of Henry Cruz. Oh, we're cooking.
Make some noise for Henry Cruz. All right. That was awesome. El Salvadorian little sweetie, Henry Cruz. We're going to go ahead and bring up the first comic, the first person that wants to come up and talk on stage. This guy's hilarious. He was a great friend to Henry and to all of us. You know him, you love him. Make some noise for Steady Eddie, everybody.
Whoa. First of all, I'd like to thank all the camera people from being away, from finding out about the Epstein list, being here today, causing awareness. They saw the Henry set, and I just want to joke real quick. Henry even walked the camera people. Like, they don't want to see that shit. Guys, to the family, terrible. I'm sorry for your loss. I loved Henry. He was a great guy. I don't have really much to say, man, but I loved Henry. He was a great guy. He used to say, there's a funny story I want to tell you guys. When he bought those Ray-Ban glasses. Yeah, I remember he bought those glasses. And he was recording all of his sets in third person. And I think like a week and a half later, he calls me up at home. It was like, bro, I fucking lost my glasses, dude. I was like, what do you mean? Where'd you lose them at? He was like, at some bar in Addison. I was like, well, can you go back and look for it? I was like, bro, they're fucking closed. It's 4 in the morning. Yeah, he's fucking, yeah, that wasn't funny. Yeah, Henry, I used to give him a lot of shit all the time when he first started doing stand-up. But the last time we talked, it was on top of Noah's roof. He was telling me how much he used to think I was an asshole, and how much he respects me and he loves me. And I was like, stop being gay. But no, I really love Henry. I met him and his best friend Angel over there. Hell yeah, bro. One of the coolest friends that you can ever have by your side. And I don't know, I don't really want to joke that much, but I love Henry. Thank you guys. Rest in peace, man.
All right, one more time for Steady Eddie. Hell yeah. All right, next on the list, coming up, she's been an invaluable supporter of Henry and everything that we've been doing this week. She helped prepare all this. She brought the candles, the flowers, the guest books, everything like that. Make some noise for Jen Fitzsimmons, everybody.
I am going to joke, if that's okay with everybody. When I found out Henry died, I kind of felt the same way everybody else did. Like, why Henry? I could think of so many other people I'd rather have hit by a car. Henry was very young. He had a lot of potential to do a lot of things. Like, he could have been the tallest man in a midget wrestling federation. If there was a Boss Baby live-action movie, shoo-in, ready. After all Henry had been through in life, you really had to hand it to him. Otherwise, he couldn't reach it. So there was Henry was the host of the first show I ever booked here at Sharks. It was the first show I ever booked ever. I've never been on a showcase that Henry wasn't on. He was on every showcase I've ever booked. So that'll be a strange adjustment for me. But he hosted the first showcase I ever did and fumbled over my last name, Fitzsimmons, 2 or 3 times before he finally gave up and just introduced me as Jen. And he was so apologetic. He felt so bad. He was like, oh, Mom, I'm so sorry. Mom, I'm so sorry. I was like, it's okay. My last name's really hard to say when English isn't your first language. Henry did call me his comedy mommy because I'm old enough to be his mother, which I thought was very sweet because in El Salvador, I'm technically old enough to be his grandmother. Henry was my smallest friend. He was a wee petite gentleman, if you will. And I constantly asked him if I could pick him up and cradle him like the baby he was. He always told me no. I'm going to regret that for the rest of forever. And he would constantly make sure to tell me, Mom, I have never thought of you sexually in any way. I do not think you're hot, never thought of you sexually. And I really hope he didn't think that was unique to our friendship because most men don't find me sexual in any way. I promised Henry's spirit that I would never let anyone remember him as a small man because he was a bad motherfucking bitch. So, here's to the baddest bitch of them all, Henry Cruz. Small in stature, but big in spirit. I love him endlessly, and I miss you, chicken. And I will never do a show without you again, because you'll be with me forever. So, thanks for coming, everybody.
Jen Fitzsimmons. Hell yeah. All right, well, we're going to keep it going. Do we have Kyle Lambert and Thomas in the house? There he is. All right. Kyle Lambert, everybody.
The fuck is up, Sharks Comedy Club? How we doing tonight? One for Henry. I'm gonna try not to shit on Henry too much right now. I'm not gonna. Do it. It's tough. No, I'm not gonna. A little bit. I'm gonna a little bit. I I don't know, comics, the way that we deal with this shit is by making fucked up jokes. Like, I won't forget. I'll always remember, I met Sagan and Noah at the scene to pick them up, make sure that they had a place to go, after everything happened. And I'll never forget standing there in that moment and already cracking jokes. Just at the scene, just talking like, what a gay way to die, belly full of hot dogs? You fucking kidding me? It's like, that's how we deal with this shit. It's like, I don't know. Talking about like, we need to set up a menu item at Frankie's called the Henry Cruz Meat Missile. Because of the hot dog, yeah. Just fun, good little lighthearted jabs, Calling him Hot Dog Henry, that's gonna be him for the rest of my life now. One thing that I really, really, really appreciate about Henry was watching him progress, not only as a comedian, but as a person. Because the first time that I met Henry Cruz was at Dallas Comedy Club, and Henry was like blackout drunk. As you know, that's not exactly rare for him, but at the time it wasn't rare for him. Because over the next year and a half, I watched this guy go from could barely talk to me in a full, complete sentence without slurring, to cleaning himself up, to bettering himself, to becoming an amazing comedian. Because I remember even talking with Angel and stuff, as when he started, he sucked. When Henry started at comedy, he was bad. And he got so fucking good out of fucking nowhere, and it was incredible to see. Like, give him a fucking hand. He was great. He was fucking awesome. And yeah, you'll never forget watching him progress like that. And it sucks. It sucks that we don't get to see the progression continue, but we'll always have the memories. We'll always have the videos. We'll never have to be without hearing his laugh. And that's beautiful. That's a great thing. I think one of my favorite memories that I'll ever have with Henry was me and some of my buddies. We would have Henry and his brother Nico over. We'd be watching UFC fights or sports, something, whatever it was on. We'd all gather around. And then towards the end, after everything started winding down, we would all end up in the kitchen. And me and my buddy Thomas, we would just start picking on him because everyone knows, for whatever reason, we just called Henry gay constantly. He wasn't, but he said some gay shit. It was beautiful because I'll always remember Henry standing right next to me, and just us like saying something gay, and then Henry just doubling down and being like yes-anding with us, and then watching his brother Nico just look over and was like, that shit's fucking gay, bro. What the fuck? It'll always be in my mind. It was beautiful. It was a great thing. Gonna miss that. I'm gonna miss his goofiness. You're gonna hear it a lot tonight, but what really made Henry was he was just a ball of positivity. I said it before earlier this week. Henry Cruz was the kind of person that never made his bad day someone else's bad day. And that just encapsulates everything about him. We're all gonna miss the fuck out of him, but we're never gonna forget him. And at Sharks Comedy Club, we love Henry Cruz.
Henry, that was Kyle Lambert, everybody. All right. On deck, we've got Scott Lorenzo. He's prepared a song for everybody, but right now, coming to the stage, it's motherfucking Ruth Banks.
Oh, normally I start a set by asking how we're doing tonight, but that feels unnecessarily heavy. There are lots of people at Sharks Comedy Club I have mixed feelings about. Henry was never one of those. I liked Henry. The longest conversation I ever had with him, I don't remember because I was blackout drunk. But I do remember at the end, he declared that now he and I had a bond, and from then on, he always made a point to acknowledge me. You didn't have to have a long conversation with him to know the good of Henry. He always hyped up and celebrated the people around him, and he was genuine in a way a lot of comedians struggle with. I'm so sorry to everyone who knew him better than me for their immeasurable loss. But I'm even more sorry for the people who never got the joy of knowing him. When I stopped coming around Sharks, Henry was one of the people I found myself consistently missing. And I suspect that feeling will not go away. I just hope that God didn't hurt his back bending down so far to get that little guy. Thank you guys so much.
Ruth Banks, everybody. All right, let's get our good pal. We all love this guy, Scott Lorenzo, up on the stage, everybody. Yes.
Hello, y'all. I'm Pappy Lorenzo. I've been in the Dallas market as a comedian for about 4 years. This is the second area I worked in. I worked in LA for a while. I gotta say, when it comes to places to work, this feels more like a family than any other fucking place I've ever worked. So, and Henry was like a little nephew to me, you know. I do a lot of musical comedy. I've written about a little over 100 songs, performed them, and my most favorite memory when it comes to Henry was about a little over a year ago. We're working over at Deep Ellum Brewing, and I had just finished a show singing about catching syphilis in Reno in an old folks' home. And he approaches me when I get off stage. He's like, "Oh man, I love what you do. I want to do what you do." I'm like, "Well, I can get you her number, but you know, I don't think it's such a good idea." He's like, No, I want to do musical comedy." I was like, "Well, fuck yeah, man. You know, there's not enough people doing it in Dallas. If you got talent, do it, man." He's like, "Yeah, I can play the piano." And I was talking to Sagan this week, and she's like, "Yeah, he was taking it up. He was going to incorporate it into his sets. He really enjoyed what you do, and you inspired him in a way." And yeah, that's kind of made the week a little hard for me. Normally, I don't have trouble knowing a Garth Brooks song by heart. Where's the bodies, G? But this time around, I got this tribute for him set to the dance, and I kind of need a little cue card. I've had a bit of a mental block, so if y'all want to sing along on the second verse, go ahead. This one's for you, Henry. Looking back on the memory of the dance we shared beneath the stars above, for a moment all the world was right. How was I to know that you'd ever say goodbye? But I'm glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. Our lives are better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have to miss the dance. And holding you, I held everything. For a moment, wasn't I the king? If I'd only known how the king would fall. Hey, now who's to say that I could have changed it all? But I'm glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. Our lives are better left to chance, I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. It's my life, it's better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have to miss the dance. We love you, Henry. We miss you. DFW ain't gonna be the same without you. Love you so much, brother.
All right. You guys having a good time so far? Hell yeah. So I just got, this is so cool, and I just wanted to show you guys this real quick before we move on. So I decided that from now on, every show that we do here at Sharks Comedy Club, we're going to have a special table right over there behind the sound booth. It's going to be reserved for Henry. Nobody's allowed to sit there unless... well, it's a special table reserved for Henry. Let's just say that. But I wanted to have a picture over there every show to honor Henry, and somebody just surprised me with this. Zach Marchand and oh yeah, Ashley. I'm sorry, my brain is very foggy right now. Ashley and Zach Marchand dedicated this to Henry. Check this out. Dude, that is awesome. That is so cool. We're gonna keep this at Henry's table every show, man. I'm gonna have this up. We're gonna keep his memory alive. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Zach Marchand. That's so cool. Hell yeah. All right, we're gonna go ahead and bring up your next comic. We got a bunch more people that signed up to tell stories, tell jokes. All right, coming up to the stage right now. Make some noise for Chris Tadlock, everybody.
I'm sorry, I'm not that tall. There we go. Okay. I was going to do a lot of jokes and a lot of, because that's what I do. I'm known for writing dark jokes. So if anybody could write something for this moment, it would have been me. I didn't want to do it because I'm going to be honest, Henry was just a vibe, man. That was a cool-ass dude. I'm not going to lie to you. I met Henry at an open mic once. We started around the same time, and like everybody said, I got to watch him grow and just expand and just become the comedian that we now know. I wasn't going to get up here and say a whole lot because I didn't want the night to be about me. I wanted it to be about Henry because he deserved that, honestly and truly. I will say this. I'm going to miss him. And he was short. I believe that. He was really short. I didn't think he was that short until you stand next to him. And then you're like, damn, dude, what? You didn't just grow? Fuck. You forgot some inches. But he was a cool vibe. Henry was a really cool dude, man. And shout out to Noah and Sharks Comedy Club for doing this for him, because but don't do it for me. When I die, y'all leave me the fuck alone. I don't want none of this shit. This is too much for me. Henry Cruz, everybody.
All right, Chris Tadlock, everybody. All right, we're gonna keep it rolling, guys. The next comic coming to the stage, we all know this guy, we all love him in DFW. He's one of the funniest motherfuckers in DFW. It's Kenny Lee, everybody.
Okay. I don't want to say too much, especially Henry's got a lot of family here. It's really nice to see all of you. Nice to meet all of you. Like Noah said earlier, it's just really cool that Henry was a guy that like nobody had a negative memory of. He was a super positive dude all the time. I did this roast battle against Sagan and I got cooked one time. And Henry bet $20 that I was gonna win. And for like 4 months, he was like, "Dang, bro, I lost $20 on you, bro." Like, but he was like a gambling man. Like he did his birthday show here, and he gave out scratch offs. I don't know if y'all remember. He gave out scratch offs to everybody. Nobody won except for me. I won $20 on that scratch off. And for like 3 months, he was like, "Dang, $20, that's a good amount of money, bro." Like, I don't know. I'm gonna miss Henry, bro. I just wanted to come up here and say something about him, man. I'm gonna miss him. Rest in peace, man.
Kenny Reed. All right, everybody. We're going to do a toast to Henry real quick. Steady Eddie, you want to do this toast? Let's do this.
Real quick. If you know him, put your cups in the air, man. This is real quick. I wasn't ready to say anything earlier. I don't want to break down, but I love you, Henry. Cheers to everybody. Rest in peace, man. Cheers. Let's keep it going, man. Let's keep it fucking going.
All right. Coming up to the stage next, make some noise for Anthony Ramos, everybody.
This might be the first time I'm on stage. My eyes are red. I'm not high. That's fucking. It's fucked up. No, I remember Henry. The first time I met him was at Reno's when I was still hosting the mic. And the first time I saw him, I thought, "Oh, they got a new janitor," and I was like, "It's cool." But no, I remember seeing him go up there for the first time, and I knew he was going to be special, even though he bombed. I knew he was going to be special because he just had this confidence about him. He had this aura about him that, like, you know, you wanted to pay attention to him. You wanted to be involved in his conversations. He was just such a nice guy to be around, and by the way, Noah, you playing Coldplay during his shit, that's the gayest thing I've ever seen. You
can blame Angel.
I was waiting for someone to get caught having an affair here. That would have been fucking awesome. But no, the last time I saw Henry, well, the second to last time I saw Henry, we did a dating show game up here for Valentine's Day. And I remember it was myself, Henry, and Tyler Varela, and we were all backstage talking about we wanted to play different characters in the dating show. You know, I was going to be the asshole because that's what I'm good at. Tyler was going to be the dumbass because he's a dumbass. And then Henry had brought gifts already for the girl, and so we already knew he was going to be the sweetheart, and he just was a sweetheart. All of his answers to the questions were just so good. I remember one that really stuck out to me was she asked, "If you could be any instrument, what would you be?" And Henry said he'd be the piano because he plays the piano and he's really good with his fingers, and he was just really good like that. And it was a sweet answer. And then I said I would be a flute because I like being blown. It's like the complete opposite. And he was I don't know, like, it's first time I ever got fucking choked up on stage. Holy shit. But he was a good guy, man. I really fucking liked him, and I just kept telling myself this is not fair. But, you know, God does work in mysterious ways, and I know that if Henry saw this right now, one, he would be very happy, and two, he would definitely say, "This is gay as fuck." So, but rest in peace, Henry Cruz. Thank you, guys.
All right, so We do have a lot of people signing up. We might need to keep the stage appearances kind of short so we can get everybody up here. But I want to make sure everybody gets a chance to say what they want to say. Coming to the stage right now, very good friend of Henry and all of us. It's Rudy Ventura, everybody.
Hey, what's up, man? How y'all doing? Man. I'm so sorry if y'all white or don't speak Spanish, but this is dedicated for his mama and his family. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Bueno gusto por todas las oportunidades y todo. Aquí andamos por Henry. Las oportunidades y todo. Era buena persona, bien humilde. Y todos tenemos recuerdos por él. Hasta que me muero, le voy a dar ganas por él. Mis padres son de San Miguel, somos salvadoreños. No tengo otro hermano que él en esta comedia. Ya que no está conmigo, le voy a dar duro por él. Y nomás quiero decir gracias por él. Eres más feliz persona que he conocido. Más lindo persona que he conocido. Yo sé que le gustaba la música. Yo también era de musiquero, me gusta la música. Luego andaba en la comedia con él y desde ahí pues nos juntamos y siempre, perdón por cómo hablo, pero así son mi papá. Me gustaba cagarle el palo. Siempre me gustaba cagarle el palo. Siempre, por él era bien chaparro y siempre le decía, oh, man, tú nunca vas a tener una novia tan chaparro. Pero siempre era bien querido y todas las mujeres le querían bastante. De veras, era bien guapo tu hijo. Yo no soy joto, pero era bien. Yo no soy joto, pero le quiero mucho, le quiero bastante. Me alegro por viendo hasta bolillos, morenitos, chinos, de todo están aquí. Y todos estamos aquí por una razón, y es por Henry. So nomás, I know what I just said. I just said that I love hunting squirrels. It's not what I said. I just said that I love Henry a lot and I appreciate him and I thank his mother for creating such a beautiful soul and giving him an opportunity. So y'all give it up for his mother. Mama, vente para acá, vente para acá. Vente para acá. Un momentito.
Hey, make some noise for Henry Cruz's mom, everybody.
And Henry Cruz's mother. She's great people. We're gonna serve her right. And thank you, mama. Thank you. ¿Quieres decir algo rapidito?
Muchas gracias por mi hijo, por apoyarlo. Mi hijo es muy bueno, muy querido como su madre. Él me platicaba todo lo que él está diciendo, él me lo decía, que él estaba bien, que él andaba bien, que él no andaba con malas amistades, que todas sus amistades eran una linda persona. Yo le decía, sí, hijo, está bien, lo quiero mucho, cuídese, papá lindo, le decía yo. Yo lo quiero mucho a mi hijo es lo único para mí y ahorita yo estoy bien destrozada, pero el ánima de él me va a ayudar a salir adelante porque yo creo en Dios que vamos a partir todos y yo le digo que allá detrás de él voy y que me aparte un lugarcito. Gracias por todo, gracias por todo.
Gracias. Gracias, mamá, gracias. To sum it up, she said she loved her son. She appreciated that that her son talked really good about all of us, all of his friends, everybody that was there, and she's just happy to see this outcome. And yeah, thank you guys. I'm out of here. Y'all give it up for her mama. I'm out of here. See you guys next time. Peace.
Rudy Ventura, everybody. Rudy Ventura. Hell yeah. That was awesome. Thank you so much. I know a little bit of Spanish. I heard something in there about she wants us all to get blackout drunk tonight. Yeah, I've been practicing my Spanish. All right, coming up to the stage next. It's the fucking comic that we love to hate. We love this guy here at Sharks Comedy Club. It's Josh Blakely.
Hello, for those who don't know me, my name is Josh Blakely. I started comedy around the same time with Henry, and yeah, you know, it sucks because it's kind of oxymoron. Like, me and Henry had such good times, we can't remember them. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are the times we had with Henry, and you know, I wish, you know, I could remember a lot more of them, but I mean, then it wouldn't have been as good. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, so yeah, I'm the comedian that most people are like, if anyone else could have died, this guy here. Because I know a lot of people are thinking like, that could have been Blakely. Fuck, like, you know. I know that's what everyone's thinking. I know y'all were like, oh, that sucks. Oh, I'm sad. Everybody was like, what could have been Blakely? I understand. I get it. I love every single one of you bastards, but hell yeah. All right. I love y'all too, man. Now there was one night me and Harry got so fucked up. I was just glad I woke up in my bed. I was like, oh, thank God. But then like I remembered like he was with me. I was like, oh shit. I called Henry. Was like, bro, you good? He goes, first thing he's like, what the fuck happened last night? I was like, oh, you're good. Okay, you're fine. You're on the same page. Like, are you in your bed? He goes, yeah. I was like, all right, we're fine. We made it. You know what I'm saying? We did the thing. Yeah. Couldn't even tell you what the fuck we did. Again, like we had so many good times. It's like I don't even know what the fuck happened. And we still probably to this day couldn't figure it out because we totally forgot by the time we saw each other again that night because we were still high and shit. All right. Well, I'm sorry if I'm getting inside baseball to some of y'all, to some of the family members. Apologies. Lo siento. Isn't that the okay? Lo siento. Is that the okay? Sorry.
That means I'm gay in Spanish.
But I was driving past where they set up all the stuff for Henry out there where the accident happened or whatever, and I could have almost swore I saw like a homeless guy just kind of like peeping out the site, and he goes, what did they leave today? You know, like I was like, I wish a motherfucker would. I would go hit him with my car, and I would go run his ass over. I'm like, you want to know what's up over here? This is what happened, motherfucker. All right. But I swear to God, like, okay, if you're a homeless person, let me cook. Hold on.
Cállate, gringo.
No, I was saying I would go hit that motherfucker with my car. If he tries to, if I saw some guy try to steal Henry's blunt that we left for him, run his ass over. All right. Now, somebody said something earlier. You know, the way comics cope with like bad shit is that, you know, we think of dumbass like horrible shit we didn't want to think of, but you know, Henry always did tell me he wanted to lose weight. I just don't think he meant he was gonna do that way. Yeah, he went from a torta to a quesadilla real quick. Okay, that's it. I wasn't positive for that one, but I thought I'd try. Okay. I loved Henry. We all loved Henry. Thank you guys. Peace to your family. Sorry for everything, guys. I love you guys. You all have a great night.
Josh Blakely, everybody. Hey. You know what? I'm going to say one thing. Josh is absolutely correct. Everybody mourns in different ways. Sometimes, you know, you mourn by crying. Sometimes you mourn by telling a joke. Josh likes to mourn by wearing a dumb shirt and dumbass shoes. All right. Coming up to the stage, it's DJ. Do we have DJ in the house? Here we go. DJ, everybody.
Y'all give it up for Henry, man. Y'all give it up for Henry's mom, Benita. We love you, man. So I met Henry about 8 years ago through our mutual friend, Angel. He kind of came to a house party at my house, and then he just didn't leave for 4 days. And I'm like, who the fuck are you? And what are you doing on my couch? And he's basically like, well, I live here now. But But no, man, Henry is one of the dudes that you could call at any time of the night if you had gas money and a 12-pack. He was, I don't know why he was friends with us because we were so mean to Henry. He was the butt of all of our jokes, and now he's gone. We're like, well, who the fuck are we gonna make fun of now? I'm like, it ain't gonna be me. Somebody else take that. But man, we loved him so much, man. But Henry was so frugal. How Homeboy was talking about, you know, the $20 scratch off. You would invite Henry out, and he would ask you for gas money once he got there. Like, you got 20? No, motherfucker, I brought you out. He'd say, okay, I'm buying tonight. He'd buy one round. He's like, hey, it's time to go home, dog. No, we loved him, man, and he was so happy. Once he hit that Kill Tony episode, I said, what's up, superstar? And then he was talking shit to us the other night. Well, I left a whole bunch of famous comedians to come hang out with y'all. Oh, don't we feel special? Fuck you, man. We loved it. I remember the first time I ever went to his house. I was dating my wife at the time. I walk into Henry's apartment, and this motherfucker has a hammock in the middle of his living room. My wife calls me, where are you at? Keep in mind, it's like 5 a.m. I'm like, I'm at Henry's laying on his hammock in his living room. She said, oh, okay, yeah, you're fucking laying on a hammock in the living room. He saved my ass that night. But no, we loved him, man, and he's gonna be in our hearts forever, and we're always gonna miss him. But that's really all I got, guys. I love you, brother.
Hell yeah, DJ. Thank you so much, DJ. We got Max Elvira coming to the stage.
Primero que nada, me enorgullece mucho ver a mi raza sobresalir en un medio como lo es el stand-up. Me enorgullece mucho, como decimos en México, ver cómo Henry le echaba chingazos en el escenario. Y siempre lo recordaremos por eso. For all the white people, I just said I don't like white people. I'm just kidding. I do have a few words to say off my phone because at the end of the day, I am an open micer. I used to be a little insecure about my height until I met Henry. But it was really cool the way he embraced it in his work. It was very inspiring to anyone that was watching and related to it, like myself. They say greatness is measured from the head to the sky, and Henry beat all of us by like a foot or two. So, fuck yeah. I have a joke in where I am tripping hard on shrooms and my mom yells "nightmare" in my face. And one time Henry said, they put shrooms in the tortillas. And it's funny as fuck because my mom owns a tortilleria. Yeah, and I'm actually thinking about putting shrooms in the masa this year. White people masa is tortilla dough. Yeah, I have a real judgy Latin family, so I'm gonna put in the shrooms, see who really has their life together. But anyways, let's see. Finding out porn wasn't real gave me the same disappointment as finding out wrestling wasn't real. Oh shit! I put a joke from my open mics in here. My bad. I forgot to take that one out. But anyways, man, I've barely had a sip of coffee at the table in this community. But around my second week, Henry came up to me and he told me that he really liked my style, and that was very cool of him because not a lot of people had talked to me at that point, and he really made me feel welcome. So yeah, long live El Salvador's bad bitch. I fucking love you, Henry.
Hell yeah. Max Elvira. Coming up next, it's Sammy L.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? So I was a friend of Henry's. I know it looks like a white guy. I know, tough to explain, man. I only really got about 30 seconds of anything to say. Man, Henry challenged me to do anything that I wanted to. So every time I saw Henry, he would challenge me to do the next joke. All right? And that's really it. Like, it really hit me hard to talk about Henry tonight, and it ain't that funny because I'm emotional and shit. But, bro, Henry challenged me to go to the next one, and that's it. Like, it's really fucked with me to talk about the next joke. But yeah, Henry, that's it. Thank y'all.
Hell yeah. Sammy L, everybody. Sammy L. There we go. I'm gonna consult my notes. I have a list of Henry's last wishes right here, and we checked off one of the boxes. He really wanted a drunk white guy to come up and talk about him tonight. Yep, that's Chris G in the house, coming to the stage right now. Chris motherfucking G. Speaking of drunk white guys.
Oh, Henry, I love you, Henry. I met Henry back in 2023 at Backdoor Comedy. He was just a very approachable, likable face, smiling. And I met Henry, he was going to Backdoor very consistently back in 2023, and if you've never been to Backdoor, it's a 3-minute set, and you got to be very clean. You got to be clean. You can't cuss. You can't do any, naughty jokes, and that's where I saw Henry get really, really good at comedy. That structure forced him to get really good at comedy. Just trying to be clean and trying to hide his dirtiness, behind that structure, really forcing him to be clean. I remember the first time I saw him do comedy, he was holding the microphone like this and doing his set like this, and I was like, dude, you got really good premises, but people need to hear you. You need to hold the microphone closer to you, and everybody can hear you. And when he started doing that, he was one of my best comedy buddies on the scene. We would always message each other like, what mic you hitting tonight? You going over here? You going over there? No, I'll catch up with you down the road after my show and everything. We would always check in on each other about what mics we were hitting up, and I was so happy when I got to put Henry on my first show up in Oklahoma. I don't know if any of you remember when he went up to Oklahoma and he did a show up there, and he performed in front of like 90 to 100 people that night. And he loved it, that really put a spark in his ass. And after that show, he started getting booked on every show. Every comic started booking him on their shows and stuff. And I'm really gonna miss him, knowing that I'm gonna hit the mics one night and I'm not gonna see his smiling face. And I haven't been funny all week and probably won't be funny the rest of the year, but I really miss him, and he was gonna be on my show in October, so I'm gonna replace him with probably Eddie or something. Eddie, you do the show in October, bro. And I had Henry on 2 of my shows. He asked me to be on his first produced show. He produced his own show last year at Outfit Brewery, July 7th. 2024. He gave everybody lotto tickets that night. That's all I got. I'm gonna miss him. Every time I hit the stage, it's gonna be for Henry Cruz. And I also want to say thank you, Sagan, Noah, and Jen. You guys done a lot and endured a lot this week, and we appreciate you. Thank you.
Chris G. Hell yeah. All right, Steady Eddie one more time real quick. Steady Eddie.
Hey guys, to all the comics that's here tonight, just want to let you know what Henry proved to us, that no matter what we're going through, no matter shows we're on, we're all here, we're all family no matter what. I will do the same shit for you because we care about you guys. We care about all the funny people. But to everybody else, let's do another toast because I'm getting drunk tonight for Henry Cruz. Cheers to Henry. Cheers to his family. Cheers to his mother. Cheers. And without further ado, I'm going to bring up one of Henry's best friends. You know her, you love her. Make some noise for Sagan Butler, everybody.
Gracias a todos por venir. I'm trying to talk to Henry's mom, and they're surrounding her. I'll give it, let it cook. Let it cook. How are y'all? We're getting through it, right? I'm gonna be up here for a minute. I'm gonna take my sweet time. All right? A la mamá de Henry, no hay nada puedo decir, pero lo siento y mi corazón es contigo para siempre. Y perdóname porque estoy borracha. That's it. All right. That's all I got. A little housekeeping. Let's not forget why we're here. We're here to raise money for Henry's family. So please give generously. Order another drink. I wore my heels tonight because I needed to flex on Henry one more time. He was the most handsome thumb that ever lived. Something I feel like the community needs to know is Henry really was a hero. I am a mother of four, and Henry did a lot to protect me and my family. Before Henry passed away, I feel like the family needs to know this. Before Henry passed, he actually helped me put a child predator behind bars. It was hard watching all the slideshows because the pictures I wasn't in, I probably took. You know, I didn't get to know him for very long, but we fit a lot of life in a short amount of time. He was one of my best friends. I did write some jokes about him. As many of you know, Henry did spend time in jail where he got into a lot of fist fights. But it didn't end in him getting cauliflower ear, but it did end in him getting cauliflower asshole. You know, I could make fun of him for being Salvadorian or short, but that would be low-hanging fruit, which is the only fruit he could harvest. Henry taught me a lot. Henry taught me what unconditional love feels like.
Sagan Butler.
Henry did so much for me and never asked for anything in return. And I can't think of a better way to remember his essence, his life, and the way that this community has rallied for him and for me. I have never experienced anything like this in my life, guys. And I know he's so happy that you're all taking such good care of me. And you're taking good care of his family. And we're laughing and we're keeping this going. There's no, this is exactly what he would want, you know? His life was cut so short, but I feel so blessed to know that I got to know him and to build such a special relationship with him. Sorry. By this time, you all know that I was there that night. And it was hard. It was really hard. But I wouldn't trade it for anything in this world than to be there for him in his last moments. It was one of my greatest honors in life to be with him. I loved him so much, and I would never leave his side. I stayed with him as long as I could. And he wasn't scared, and he didn't suffer, and he wasn't alone, and I loved him so much. Because he deserved that. He was so special. You can't describe Henry to somebody that didn't know him. He was such a light. And I want to thank Noah for the hard work he puts in, not only now, but always in this community. Noah is like our comedy dad. Let's make some noise for Noah. I met Henry my first night doing stand-up comedy ever. And I got to be with him on this stage on his last show. And I'm just so blessed to get all that time with him. And I already said this, but I can't thank Noah enough, because I don't know if I ever would have met Henry and been able to build such a special relationship here in these walls. Like I mentioned, I am a single mother of 4. And Henry, if you knew Henry, you know he loved to gamble. He loves to gamble. He was always like, Sagan, you should try gambling. You should try gambling. It's a lot of fun. I had to be like, look, Henry, I've never gambled before, unless you count the pull-out method. Please don't translate this last part, and Mom, cover your ears. Henry had a joke about how a man doesn't get his flowers and his first set of flowers until he's dead. He doesn't want flowers, he wants some head. I did not get to give him flowers, but I did give him that other thing! Yeah! This one's for you, Henry. We'll never forget you. I love you so fucking much.
Hell yeah. Make some noise for Sagan Butler, everybody. Like Sagan mentioned, Sagan was there the night that Henry passed. Me and Sagan were both there. We tried our very absolute best to do whatever we could for Henry in that moment. And I wouldn't take it back for the world either, Sagan. Like, I'm glad that we were there and he wasn't alone. And me and Sagan are bonded forever through this. And yeah, I want to keep it rolling, guys. We have a special guest in the house. I want to bring up Henry's best friend, Angel Hernandez. I got you, dog. Come say what you want to say, man. Anything. Yeah. Whatever you want to say. One of these guys came and signed you up, bro. Hey, make some noise for Angel Hernandez. Come on.
I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. I just know. I just wish Henry was right here next to me, to be honest. And it's sad that I don't get to see him every day anymore. We used to always come up here. We used to always do comedy, and I love that shit. Got on stage and made people laugh. I fucked with that a lot. And he always said, like, he didn't do it for the exposure. He did it to make people laugh. And I fucked with that so heavy. And I'm glad he was my friend. I'm glad I got to know him. I'm glad I got to know him for 16 years, even though we did some fucked up shit. It does make it fun. But that's my boy. Always in my heart. Long live Henry. Rest in peace.
Angel Hernandez. All right, we're gonna keep it rolling. Coming up to the stage right now is one of my favorite comedians in DFW. We love him here at Sharks Comedy Club. It's Q Rose.
Yo. Oh, shout out Henry Cruz, man. You know, it still doesn't feel real, but I'm glad to see everybody here to support him. We used to always have trips and go out of town, do comedy. Whenever I found out Henry was going on a trip too, I always knew it was gonna be a good time. And then I found out Rudy Ventura going on a trip too, and I always knew there was gonna be some bullshit involved. Rudy would do some bullshit, and I'd be like, nigga, you know Henry on motherfucking probation, right? But no matter how much shit Rudy or anybody else would give him, he was never get angry with you. You know, he'd always be cool. If you get to teasing him too bad, he won't get mad at you. He'll just be like, oh, that's crazy, man. Henry showed me what it looks like to move up through the ranks, you know. It's for being just a nice guy, just being a good guy, you know. You can work on your talent all you want. You know, if you show everybody you're a good guy, they'll want to help you. And he was the type of person that everybody wanted to help. The only time I remember ever like really get mad at Henry, we was going out of town, and I remember we were late for this show, and I had stopped by Subway to get a goddamn, what's the hot one? A spicy Italian, nigga. That's what it was. And I got the whole combo and stuff, man. I got the soda, I got the sandwich, I got the chips, some pickled chips. And I remember we did the show. I didn't get to eat yet. We did the show, and then we finally got back in the car. We was about to head out, and I grabbed my sandwich. I get ready to eat it, and I turn around and I hear this nigga eating my chips. Now you gotta understand how mad I was. I had bought the combo, nigga. I had thought this out. We got chips, soda, sandwich, and Henry. This is why he an asshole. He said, "Oh damn, you wanted these chips?" Like, nigga. And I started to spaz a little bit, like. I'm tripping a little bit. And he just, but he'll never get mad back. All he said was, man, I'm sorry, man. I'm fat and stupid. R.I.P. Henry Cruz, man.
Q Rose. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, we got Rudy Ramsey with he's gonna bring a little Eternal Flame up on stage real quick. Dude, how cool is that painting? That is so badass. Hell yeah. All right, guys, we're gonna keep it rolling. We got a bunch more comics signed up. Eddie T in the house. We got Eddie T. Eddie T's not here? Oh, that's you. What about V? V-E-E. V. There he is. V, everybody.
This isn't really much about jokes today, man. I ran with Henry. I met him about 5 times. And every time he was the coolest motherfucker. But he was talking to me in Spanish, and I'm like, what? He said it again. I said, what? I'm like, bro, I don't speak Spanish. He's like, what kind of fucking Mexican are you, bro? Bro, I'm Indian.
Yo.
Scared the fuck out of him.
We can't hear you. Cup on the
You
mic.
get him?
There you go.
There we go. So I was like, dude, I don't speak Spanish. So I learned how to take Spanish lessons from him. Me and the wife went to Dominican Republic, and we get to customs. Get down to customs. She went, buenos dias. I said, mi esposa cabeza en la frigidaire puta. They detained me for 4 hours. I thought I said, thank you for having us, ma'am. Nope. My wife's head is in the freezer, bitch. Fucked up right there. But no, this is about Cruz, man. Fucking, I ran into him so many times, and he's a fucking good ass dude. And when I saw the post that Noah put up, he said, please pray, pray, pray for Henry Cruz. I'm like, did he bomb on stage? And then I saw the fucking other shit. I'm like, you fucking kidding me? Scared the fuck out of me, dude. And dude, I'm still tore up about this. And my prayers and thoughts go out to the family. That's fucking ridiculous. Dude's 28. I'm fucking old as shit. I'm like, why couldn't it be me? Fuck that, dude. This is not a joke. I feel for you guys. I don't know where you guys are, but my prayers and thoughts go to you guys. Fucking, it's just fucking horrible. And for Shark and Sagan to go through this, that's fucking ridiculous. That's my time. I don't have anything else to say, man. Hey, fucking thank you guys.
Thank you, V. We got J. Mel Garcia coming to the stage right now.
What's up, y'all? Y'all good? I was thinking about doing my jokes, do it in Spanish and English. Henry Mama. Voy a tratar de traducir mis chistes lo más que pueda. Como pana que era Henry, duele, ¿verdad? Duele su pérdida y todo. Pero como lo gordo que soy, odio que lo último que comió fue hot dog. Tremenda. I was saying, as a homie, I hate that we lost Henry. But as a fat ass that I am, I hate that his last meal was a hot dog. Entonces por Henry, por un año voy a dejar de tomar. Y el hot dog también lo voy a dejar, pero por una semana. I said for Henry, I'm gonna stop drinking for a year. Hell yeah. And then the hot dogs, I'm gonna stop eating that for a week. Henry, su estatura no estaba tan grande, pero el corazón lo tenía grande. Una vez yo le expliqué que yo, para los que miden más de 1,82 m, yo soy su tamaño para los que miden 1,84 m. I was saying for Henry, he wasn't a tall guy, he was a short guy. And I told him, for people who are taller than 6 foot, I'm the short guy. You know, antes que falleciera Henry, como 1 o 2 semanas, 3 semanas antes, estábamos hablando, dice, ¿por qué te metiste en la comedia? Y le digo, nah, es que me gusta hacer a la gente reír, y es algo que a Henry también le gustaba hacer a la gente reír. Y le digo, yo, me gusta eso, le dice, ¿pero qué? Le digo, bueno, hace como 12 años yo estuve en un accidente que me dispararon. Dice, sí. Le digo, sí. Y dice, con razón cuentas chistes. Estás tan jodido de la cabeza tú. I was saying, as a homie, we talked like 2-3 weeks ago. We were like, he was like, why'd you get into comedy? I was like, I like to make people laugh. As we know, Henry liked to make people laugh as well. And he's like, but what? Like what? I was like, I was in an accident. I was involved in a shooting 12 years ago. And he's like, damn, no wonder you're fucked in the head. Yeah. Pero mis pésames para la familia. Hace una semana estábamos en Deep Ellum, yendo a un micrófono así como a lo que estamos haciendo ahorita, a las 2:30 de la mañana. Qué tremendo locos estamos los dos, eh? I was saying about 2 weeks ago we was at a 2:30 a.m. open mic.
Yep.
And we ran into each other like, what the hell, like we crazy ass motherfucker, you know? What are we doing here at 2:30? We told jokes. Y 2:30 y nadie le estaba poniendo atención, ni a mí, a ningún otro comediante. Pero hace unos días antes de ese micrófono, tenía todo el cuarto así y toda la gente riéndose de su chiste, teniendo todo el público con la atención. Y dije que se ve y miraba y dice, por eso me mantiene humilde esta profesión. He said that at 2:30 a.m. Mike was humbling for him because just a few days before that he had a show packed out and where everybody's listening and laughing at his jokes. Lo queremos a Henry. We love Henry. Y su memoria va a vivir por siempre en nosotros, en ustedes. His memory's gonna live all along with us, all right? All right, so salud to Henry. Que disfruten el resto de su noche. Y'all enjoy the rest of your night.
J. Mel Garcia. Hell yeah. All right. Coming up next, it's another DFW favorite. We love this guy here at Sharks Comedy Club. It's Teddy C.
Hey guys, I'm just gonna keep it real quick. I know there's a lot of people that want to talk. I don't want to take up too much time. I'm just here to prove that Henry had a diverse friend group. I noticed there's a lack of brown guys, so I had to come up and just be like, nah, Henry was nice to all of us. It didn't matter. It didn't matter at all. I'm gonna miss Henry a lot. I really am. We started comedy around the same time. I just want to tell his family, I'm so sorry for your loss. I think we all miss him and we all love him. And on behalf of every comedian here, we are gonna keep Henry's fucking spirit with us for as long as we keep doing this shit. All right? Thank you so much. I love y'all. Take care.
Teddy C. Hell yeah. All right, coming up next. He's a very good friend of Henry. He's a very good friend of me. He's the co-host of the Swimming with Sharks podcast every Thursday night right here at Sharks Comedy Club. Make some noise for one of the funniest motherfuckers in DFW. It's Thomas Gunter.
Yeah, I've been crying a lot recently. I'm sad, but it's mostly because of this picture. I feel like they fucked him up bad here, dude. This is crazy. I've never seen his eyes that wide open in my life, bro. Look at this and look at... Henry's eyes were always... He looked like he was sleeping when he was awake 90% of the time, dude. He was never... Oh, man. They gave him like 4 extra inches of hair, too. That shit's crazy. I missed that fool like a motherfucker, dude. That shit is crazy. It kind of pisses me off. Everybody keeps saying, oh, he died doing what he loved. I'm like, I was with him a lot. I never remember him once mention he loved getting hit by a fucking car, dude. What the fuck? People are shitty, man. And I feel like people are just using it to like oh, shit. People will, fuck. People keep on like using it to influence their own bad decisions. They're like, oh yeah, Henry would have wanted me to have this 11th beer. This one's for you, Henry. Like, nah, dude. I'm glad he's in Latina heaven now, with like in the fields where he can skip around and be free. I love him a lot. I miss that fool so much. He had 14 hot dogs in him when he went to heaven, dude. That man was not hungry on his trip to heaven, dude. He was set. He's yeah. No, he beat us all to heaven, y'all. We're going to meet him there one day, I know, I promise y'all. Man, he was just the nicest motherfucker I've ever met, but he was a little Mighty Mousey. He was like little but powerful. Like he would threaten to beat my ass all the time. I'd be like, relax, Henry, I'm just joking. He'd be like, and I'd still be scared of him. I'd be like, whoa, dude, hold on. He's like, I've been to prison, motherfucker. I'm like, hey, juvie doesn't count, bro. Juvie don't count. Fuck. Oh, fuck. I miss him. I'm sorry I wasn't at the funeral. I had to work in typical Latino fashion. Oh, fuck. I do think it's fucked up. On one of the obituaries, it just said, like, he lived 30 full years of life, a whole life, only for the thing to say on one of the headlines, kill Tony Bucket Pool, dies at 30, dude. If I live for 30 years and my obituary says kill Tony Bucket Pool, I'm killing myself again in heaven, dude. I swear. Oh, shit. This is morbid. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm glad the family's here. Glad to see y'all. Hope y'all have a beautiful day and enjoy your life.
Thomas Gunter. Hell yeah. By the way, this was Henry's favorite karaoke song. He sang this song like every time we ended a show at Sharks Comedy Club. Hell yeah. All right, coming up to the stage right now, it's Shelby Fanning.
Hey y'all, I'm Shelby. I'm a manager at the other comedy club that Henry used to spend a lot of time at. So I've known him for about 2 years. Not nearly as long as some of y'all have known him, I'm sure. And just from the little bit that I knew him, I knew he was a great person, you know? I can't claim that Henry was my best friend or like my soulmate or anything like that. Henry was just a really good fucking dude, you know? Henry was just a really good fucking dude. And it's crazy because like over the last 2 years, I got to see Henry grow as a person. Like a year and a half ago, I went out with him, he's blackout drunk. You know, he's like, I'm not supposed to be doing this. I'm like, then maybe you shouldn't be doing this. I saw him 2 weeks ago, and he was having a beer at a late night open mic. And I was like, hey, are you supposed to be doing that? He said, this is my only one for tonight. I've only had this one. I'm not having more. And I'm like, Henry, you just remembered that, like, you got a probation officer to speak to, you know? And he's like, oh, I know. And, like, he just, I don't know. It was crazy because, like, from the point I met him to, like, the point I last knew him, he'd grown so much, you know? Like, he had just, and, like, he was, like, right there. He was like right at the point of figuring it out, you know? And like for everybody that's seen him in the mics, they knew he was right on the edge of like being really fucking funny. Okay, he was funny, but like he was like right there, you know? He was getting it. He had it down to a formula. He was like figuring himself out. He was really growing into the human being that we all knew and loved. And it's just really not fair that some of us don't ever get to finish, you know? So that being said, we're just gonna keep them with us, you know? And so we do. And if we don't, someone will keep us with us, you know? I don't know. Henry was just a good guy. And he's just gonna be sorely missed. He made a huge impact everywhere he went. He was just contagious, you know? Contagiously happy. I don't know. Thanks, y'all.
Shelby Fanning, everybody. All right, we got a handful of comics left. Even though I want to keep this going forever, we got to end sometime. But we got a nice little list going. We got a few more comics coming to the stage. Thank you guys for being here and honoring Henry. Coming up to the stage next, it's our good friend Ty Flex.
I think I get emotional coming up here, man. Huh. Sharks family, how we doing? I'm not gonna try to make this a sadder event than what it already is, so I'm gonna try to say some good things about my boy Henry. But before I start, bendiciones para la familia de Cruz. I learned that just to say that to y'all because I heard that Henry's family didn't really speak Spanish too well. Speak English too well, so I appreciate it. I hope I said that right. So, I want to tell you a little story about Henry and me. We were really good friends, but not like friends where we hung out all the time, but we kept in contact every time we saw each other at the comedy shows. As a matter of fact, he inspired me to not do roast battles, mainly because he kicked my ass in one. Aggressively. He did it with pure prejudice, y'all, I'm telling you. I knew I was gonna beat Henry that day, I really did. I had everything prepared. I had a list of all the insults. I was gonna call him all kinds of short Mexicans, even though I knew he wasn't Mexican. But when I came into the comedy club, I brought my wife. I was established. I was talking to everybody. You know how Henry get when he find out something about you, right? He kind of backs up, scrunches up his shoulders. He started nodding his head real fast. He's like, okay. Little did I know this motherfucker wrote a whole dialogue about me. He started talking about my marriage, talking about my kids. He talked about the fact that I had a college degree. After he won, clearly he won, I shook his hand and I said, hey man, you realize you insulted me by all of my accolades? And he said, that's why I won, you use words like accolades. And he walked off on me. But y'all, I want to give a special shout out to that man, because as you can see, he was truly everybody's best friend. Look around. This is what love brings. This is what positivity brings. And in the nature of Henry's positivity, I want to keep it going, and I want to keep nothing but happiness and positivity. To the family of Henry Cruz, we love you. We appreciate you. You left us with a great human being, and we hate the fact that the world took him from us. So with this closing statement, I'd like to give a shout out to my man Henry. I'd like to wish him well on his heavenly journey. And if you got friends and family around you, ones you don't even talk to that much, you call them, you give them a hug, and you tell them you love them, because you never know when their last day is gonna be today. Hey, my name is Ty Flex, y'all. I love y'all to death.
Ty Flex, everybody. All right, we're gonna do another toast to Henry. Here comes Steady Eddie, everybody.
Hey, brother.
Y'all already know what's up. Y'all already know what's up. Put your fucking glasses up. Hell yeah, man. Shout out to Henry. By the way, drink up. Frankie's is offering 10% of their fucking earnings tonight to the family of Henry Cruz. Shout out to fucking Noah for raising money on a GoFundMe page for the family of Henry Cruz. Cheers.
We got a few more comics left. Coming up to the stage next is Christopher Navarro. Christopher Navarro. All right, we're gonna keep it rolling. Natalie Baskin. Yeah, Natalie Baskin, everybody. Yeah.
How are y'all feeling? So I just wanted to share, I'm not doing any jokes. I just wanted to share my last two memories with Henry because I feel like they were really significant and really special. And I'm really gonna try not to cry. And already I'm like, here they come. It's okay, I got it, right? So, my second to last memory with Henry was we were actually here at Sharks, and I had DM'd a guy I was interested in that I went to junior high with, and I don't look it, hopefully, but I'm 31. So I'm like, it was like 15 years ago, and I DM'd him. and he hadn't responded. And I showed Henry and I was like, do you think he's gonna respond? Did I say something weird? And he looks at me up and down and he's like, he's gonna respond. He's gonna respond. And I was like, I don't know, but he did, and now we're dating, right? So now we're dating, and the last time I ever saw Henry was actually at Kill Tony. We had signed up together, me, him, and Sagan. We had all like dapped each other up. We're like, what's up, let's go. And then Henry's name got called. And we all got to like cheer him on, and when he came back, I bought him a drink, and I was just like, what do you want? And he was like, oh, just like a well tequila or something. And I was like, dude, like at least mid-shelf I got a paycheck. I was like, at least. But I love Henry so much, and if anybody ever has like struggled with grief and what to do when somebody passes on, I've sadly lost a lot of people close to me at a really young age. And I feel like the thing that helps the most for me with grief is to just remember what you're gonna miss about their personality. And so for me, Henry was somebody who you just unforgettable, indescribable, but just made you feel loved and supported, right? So if you miss him, try to make somebody one day a week feel loved and supported, and you're carrying his legacy with you, So that's all. Thank you.
All right, guys. I know it's been a long show, and I know we've been here for a long time, and everybody wants to talk and reminisce. And but if you guys can respect the mic a little bit, that'd be great. If you guys could keep it down just a little bit, that'd be awesome. I understand it's a difficult situation, but I wanted to mention that. So Kevin Hollingsworth just showed up. He just did a show at Dallas Comedy Club right down the street as we were doing this event. And they said that they're going to donate all the proceeds from that show to Henry's family tonight.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. That's amazing. Thank you, Kevin. Hey, Kevin, come up here real quick. Hey, make some noise for Kevin Hollingsworth, everybody. Here you go.
Do what? Want to say anything?
Hey, just as a comic, just
Hold
to the
on
other.
Hold on 1 second. Okay,
Yeah.
guys, can y'all keep it down in the back, please? Keep it down. Keep it down.
Hey, I can do this. Shut the fuck up. There we go. We're all paying attention now. Jackass on the stage with a mic. That's what happens. As comedians, I just want to let you know, for all the comics in the house, we're not just like co-workers like you have at a job. We're fucking family. You understand that? We're all a bunch of fucking misfit, outlaws, pieces of shit. But we get to all do one thing together, which is to come together and make you jackasses laugh, which is what we get to do, making fun of ourselves. Henry did that better than anybody else. He's a fucking great kid and a great human being. And he's family. So when you have family and family gets hurt, family comes together and we take care of family. Yes, sir. And not to be all, Vin Diesel, you know what I'm saying? We're all family, That's it. Give it back to Noah over here.
Kevin Hollingsworth. Yeah, Kevin Hollingsworth. I got to admit, through all of this, I've had a lot of people reach out. I've had Backdoor Comedy, Linda Stogner reached out, Dallas Comedy Club. Rosie has always been super supportive of what we do here, and that's amazing of Dallas Comedy Club to do that for us. They're going to donate all the proceeds of their show they did tonight to Henry's family. So thank you so much. That's awesome, man. Henry did all this, you know what I mean? To see the entire Dallas comedy community, DFW comedy community, come together over one man, only Henry could have done that, guys. Only Henry. I know it's been a long show, but we're getting near the end. We only have a handful of comedians left that want to come up here and talk. We're just going to go ahead and try to run through this as fast as we can. We got like 5 or 6 more. We got Carrie Cool Trip in the house. Make some noise for motherfucking Carrie Cool Trip, everybody. Is he here? All right, we'll get Carrie Cooltrip up real soon, but right now, we're going to go ahead and get one of our very good friends up on the stage right now. She's been a supporter of Sharks Comedy Club since the very beginning. For the past 3 years, I've seen Melissa Riggs at almost every single venue I've ever booked at. It's Melissa Riggs, everybody.
All right, I don't know if I have any jokes tonight. I don't know if I'm going to be funny tonight, but I was taught growing up that you shouldn't roast somebody when they pass because they'll haunt you, you know? Yeah, you know, but if you want to roast Henry tonight, go ahead. Go ahead, roast him, because if you could be haunted by somebody, you could do a lot worse than Henry Cruz, okay? You do a lot worse than that guy. He's probably the most fun poltergeist that has ever been. Yeah, exactly. And yes, this has been a hard week for our community, and we do need to stick together. And because of that, I feel like we need to back off with the dark jokes, myself included. Until October 1st at least, because we got Halloween shows, you know, like we can't do it forever, but like maybe for a month, you know, and we also need to put reflective vests on our merch tables. That's, you know, like, okay, that's the last one. That's the only last dark joke that I'm gonna tell until October 1st. All right. No, I don't know what to say about Henry except we love you and miss you. That's all I can say.
Melissa Riggs. All right, coming to the stage next. Motherfucking Carrie Cooltrip in the house. Hell yeah.
Hey, yeah. Man, before I get started, man, guys, make some noise before I get started, man. Make some noise there tonight. Man, like, you know, honestly, man, you know, I'm glad to be here, man, to see everybody together, man. It's a great cause. Like, I thought I had a plan what I was gonna say, but like, I got a little too faded, man, you know, and so. But you know, I got faded in Henry's honor, you know, like, you know, and you guys don't know, so I'm a dancer, right? And so I first met Henry at one of the Oak Cliff mics. And so I snuck outside. I was kind of fucked up, so I was dancing to a beat outside. And I came inside. He said, "I seen you dancing." And he go, "Man, you got some hips on you." I was so flattered and thrown off. And I said, "Hold on, wait a minute. Did he make a pass at me?" You know what I mean? Like, that was awesome. Like, you know, man, he was a good dude, man. Like, I told him I needed some new shoes, and I said, man, we were the same size, and he go, man, it's nothing, man. You can have these shoes if anything happens. So I'm just letting you know what is this? I got this in writing. Who I need to email this to so I can get him them size 8 Air Force Ones. You know what I mean? Like them the ones he promised to me. He got some Reeboks too. You know. Man, low key, like I wish I could trade my hair with him. Like, I wish I could trade regular ass black hair for Mexican hair. Hell yeah! Can you imagine if I had like wavy, like Latin hair? Oh my God, dude, I have like 17 kids tomorrow. Dude, I'll just be walking around doing that shit for no reason. Oh. See, that's it. That's an honor in hearing, man. Thank y'all. I appreciate it, man.
Hell yeah. Very cool trip. All right. We got like 3 or 4 more comics, but right now it's Sagan Butler with a quick message.
It's me again. I literally just came up here to say, please don't forget why we're here to raise money for Henry's family. We can't replace him, but we can, as a community, lighten the load as much as possible. And one more toast for Henry. Salud.
Cheers, Henry. Yeah. The GoFundMe is still live, folks. If you guys want to go to the GoFundMe, you can find it on my Facebook. You can find it on all of our socials. You can go to GoFundMe and look up Henry Cruz. If you want to donate, you can donate right now at the front desk over there. We got a computer with GoFundMe pulled up. We got 4 more comics, and then we're going to end this memorial to Henry Cruz. They got a DJ after. If you guys want to hang out, we're going to hang out and party as long as you guys want. Tip your bartenders. Thank you to everybody who came out. Right now, we got Hans, everybody. Where's Hans? Hans, going once, going twice. All right, we're gonna move on. Let's go ahead and get, where's Bingo? Fuck it. We'll get Bingo. We got Bingo on deck. What about Rubbin? There he is, Rubbin, and then we'll get Bingo up.
Hello. All right, I didn't know Henry that well, but we did do one show together, and he got a lot more laughs than me. But don't worry, I'll be done in about a minute. All right, after work, I came home to find 2 fire trucks on my street, and I'm thinking to myself, why is my place on fire? But then I remembered, oh yeah, my girlfriend's trying a new recipe. That's just a joke. I don't have a girlfriend. But I am on the apps, Bumble, Hinge, Grindr. You know, the premium version of Hinge says, get seen sooner. Go on 3 times as many dates. Okay, cool. But 3 times 0 is still 0. That's why I stick with the dating app that best suits me. Y'all heard of this new one? LinkedIn? LinkedIn helped me with my first time, which is always a special one. It was with Lucy on a Friday in her office. She was wearing all black. That was the first time I got laid. Off. Okay, thank you, I'm rubbing.
All right, rubbing, everybody, rubbing. All right, coming up next, it's one of our very good friends. We love this guy here at Sharks Comedy Club. Make some noise for Bingo.
Man, Sharks Comedy Club. Thank y'all for sticking around, man. Much respect to the family, man. Our condolences, our love. Let y'all know, yeah, I'm Bingo. Little bit about Henry, you know, the comedy community. He looked up to me the most. I'm glad some of those got there for sure, man. But Henry produced the show. He loved to gamble, right? And he had a vision about a show, 777. That's what he wanted to do, right? And he came to me. He was like, Bingo, I want you to be on my show, man. It's a gambling show. And I'm like, Henry, I don't gamble, man. And he's like, but man, you know, I really look up to you. You know, like, I want you to do the show. I was like, man, for you, Henry, I'll do the show. Right? And so we had a bunch of great comics on the show. And I think the biggest act ended up winning that show, which was me, you know. And it was a good show. He was talking about producing it again, man. And the thing about Henry in the comedy community, like, it's a bunch of comics around here, you know, you can look at them, and if somebody don't like them, you be like, yeah, I can see why they don't like that person, right? But with Henry, man, like it was nothing bad about him. Like everything was good. You know what I'm saying? He was always rooting for people. He was always wanting to see people do well. And, you know, that's rare in the comedy community a lot of times, sometimes. But just to have the spirit that he had and always wanted to see people do well, it was good, you know? And, you know, with me and Henry, when we used to see each other, we used to always make like height jokes, you know, going back and forth, right? And so I always called him, I say he was a sneeze away from being a midget, you know? There, and I told him, you know, I was giving him a little background stories. I told him, I was telling him I was studying midgets. Cause you know, I was like, Henry, you know anything about midgets? He's like, nah, I don't know nothing about no midgets. I was like, did you know it was gay midgets? All right. And he's like, nah, I didn't know that. I said, yeah, you know, they coming out the drawers instead of the closets. Yeah, man. But, man, just want to give a shout out to Noah and Sagan. You know, man, I can't even fathom and can't even imagine, but for them to be there with him on his last moments, man, like I know these two people and, you know, they're good people. And so for them to try to do what they did, man, you know, much respect to y'all, much love to y'all. And to all the comics that came out and supported, man, start giving people their flowers while they're here, right? You know? Yeah. It's an unfortunate event, but in this event, we can learn something from this, man, that don't wait till somebody passes away to tell them how good they are, to tell them how much you love them, to tell them how much you mean to them or they mean to you, man. And so I just pray for everybody in here, truly pray for the family, man. God bless, man, and that's all I got.
Bingo! Hell yeah. All right, guys, we're getting very close to the end of the show, everybody. Thank you so much for sticking around. Do we have D Smooth in the house? D Smooth? Going once, going twice. D Smooth. All right. Do we have a Jerry in the house? Jerry! Every time I see him, I'm like,
wow. Now, I'm not funny, so I just want to talk about me and Henry. We would always hang out, go work out by the Wanna Hill Park when I used to live in Webb Chapel. And it sucks that I had moved about 2 years ago and lost touch with him, but every month I would come over here and spend time with him, go to the Step Up Lounge. It really hurt when I saw it on social media. Muchas disculpas de todo. Nomás quiero decir que amo a Henry Cruz. Era un buen amigo, mejor amigo mío que ha tenido. Y por eso estoy bien nervioso. Es lo único que quiero decir. Thank you.
Jerry! Hell yeah. Thank you, Jerry. Coming to the stage, Eddie G.
Give it up for Henry, y'all. Give it up for Henry. He was my short king brother. He was my short king brother. I remember after meeting him, the first time I met him in Oak Cliff. My first time doing comedy, I met him. And I was really nervous just reading my jokes off. And he came up to me, he's like, hey man, just, relax, try to relax up there. So I remember him being very friendly and encouraging, and that's how I'm gonna keep him in my heart forever. Mis condolencias a la familia. The best thing I remember after his Kill Tony appearance, I remember I was congratulating him, and out of nowhere, he just goes, "Hey, man, I'm just so glad that I met somebody else shorter than me in the comedy scene. I'm so glad that I could do that for him. I really am glad that I could do that for him." But that's my short brother. My condolences to the family, to Noah, to Sagan. Thanks for putting this on. I'll keep this brief, so y'all have a good night. Thank you.
Eddie G, everybody. All right. Well, that was everybody that signed up. Unless I want to make sure that anybody that wanted to say something can come up here and say something. So speak now or forever hold your peace. I know that Eddie wanted to come up here and do one last toast. We got somebody? Who do we got? What's your name, sir? Chris? All right, make some noise for Chris.
Henry's my cousin. I love him, everything. But I want to tell you guys about the first time I went to a strip club with him. I was 16. I was 16-year-old. Yeah. Fucking Henry paid $20-$40 to get me in, dog. I remember he didn't teach me though. Whenever you don't want to hang out with a chick, just fucking, shoo him away. But I love Henry. He's my cousin. He's one of my best friends. I love him to death. And honestly, I appreciate everybody who came here. Thank you, Sagan. Thank you, Noah. You guys were there for him till the last moment. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Chris, everybody. All right, we're getting close to the end, guys. Dude, thank you so much for coming out and showing so much love and support for Henry Cruz. This really means a lot. Dude, how awesome is the local DFW comedy scene? How awesome are Henry's family and friends, guys? This doesn't happen unless you're just a great person and everybody loves you. Yeah, we would not be doing this if Josh Blakely got hit. I'm just kidding, Josh. We love you. We got Eric. If fucking Josh dies tomorrow, dude, I'm gonna regret that shit. I'll buy you a beer, Josh. I'm sorry. Hey, make some noise for motherfucking Oak Cliff in the house. It is Eric Lopez.
All right, guys. I didn't really plan nothing to say, but I mean, I honestly, it's real good to see everybody come around for Henry. Definitely, everybody from DFW scene, honestly. Como le dije ayer a la mamá que estaba especial ese momento porque le dije que todos le iban a venir y enseñarle cómo lo amamos a Henry. Yo quería decirle que yo mismo lo amaba y no ves como todos lo queremos tanto. Sí, gracias. Sí, she said she wanted to know everybody that loved him as well, so
hell
it's
yeah,
great.
Baby, hell yeah.
It's great that everybody came out. Yeah, Henry was a big supporter of all the DFW, all you guys, man. Like I said, I run my own mic. He came through whenever he could, so I mean, I really appreciate him doing that. We spent some time together, so it meant a lot just to know him as well, dude. So thank you guys. R.I.P. Henry. Appreciate it, guys.
Eric Lopez, everybody. All right, we got one more closing statement, and then we're gonna have Steady come up and do one last toast, and then we have a DJ that's gonna come up and play music for the rest of the night. If you guys want to hang out, it's perfectly fine. Stay as long as you want, guys. We're gonna be partying all night for Henry, so just 5 a.m. Angel said it. Angel, we got to do what Angel says, guys. Real quick. Rudy Ventura.
Rudy Ventura.
Man, we out here. What's up, everybody? I know I spoke some Spanish to y'all earlier. Who here speaks English? Who Inglés sin barreras? Yeah. Man, I'm from El Salvador, man. It's nice being from El Salvador, man. It's crazy, to be honest. I think Henry said it the best. I think I hate how Mexicans get all the credibility for crossing one border. Like, bitch, we gotta cross 3 to get in this motherfucker. Technically, we're the better swimmers, you know? Man, I love it though, man. I'm from El Salvador, you know, yo soy salvadoreño. I don't like how Mexicans get all the credibility for their tamales. Like, that shit hard as fuck. Like, we make them soft tamales, you know? The tamales are the best when you got some bones and potatoes in it. And you don't even taste the difference between bone and tomatoes. That's the craziest part. It's una mezcla. Tengo una chiste en español, te quería contar. Es una buen chiste que a mi mamá le gusta. Un día en el billar llegaron bastantes perros y entraron y no tenían chamarra. So dejaron el culo allí afuera de la puerta. Y luego se ponieron a pelear un día. Y luego todos salieron de rapidez. Todos se salieron. Y dijeron, ¿dónde está mi culo? ¿Dónde está mi culo? Y de este día andan hueliendo por el culo para la chamara. Perdón, está bien chafa el español. That was a dirty joke I just gave her. That was such a dirty joke. We're in this bitch. I got some more jokes for y'all, man. Y'all ready?
One more.
All right, this one's for my people, man. I'm from El Salvador, man. And I think it's crazy. I got pulled over by the police the other day. I got pulled over by the police, and they were like, Rudy, I don't mean to be racist, but with all this ICE stuff going on, do you have papers? And I was like, shit, you got some weed? Bro, I got some zigzags, I got some raws. And then I looked up and it was a black officer. I was like, shit, I got some backwoods, I got some sweatshirt swings. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to go. See y'all soon. My name's Rudy. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. See you guys next time. Thank you guys. Con cuidado, no.
All right, guys. I promise this is the last comic. This guy didn't get to go up earlier. He didn't hear his name get called. It's Hans, everybody, and then we're going to close it out. Hans!
I was there on day one. And my name's Hans. My pronouns are she, he, it. And I was here last Friday, and I wish I had hugged Henry one more time. I wish for circumstances that were my own, I could have gone up and smoked with him. Because I was here on day one when Henry started comedy, and it was that smile right there. He walked right up to me and said, hey man, you want to blaze? Like, hell yeah, I want to blaze. And from every single time I came in here, Henry was here with that smile right there. And we would just bullshit. We'd tell each other jokes. We'd talk about our lives. We'd talk about our weeks. We would just bullshit. And we'd smile at each other. We'd write off of each other. We'd share. And then other people come in, other things would happen. Henry'd go do his set, he'd do mine. And afterwards, we'd smile at each other. And it was that smile right there that every time Henry was there that made me wonder, how the fuck did you end up in jail? Like, how did your happy ass end up doing something? But it was that smile. That smile is all that mattered. And I'm not trying to minimize Henry. I'm just trying to tell you what Henry was to me. And Henry was to me a smile that I could come, dab up, give a big hug, and just bullshit with and have fun. One of my friends asked me when I first started doing comedy, are you doing this for real or are you doing this for pussy? And I said, what's more real than getting to meet people with real stories, a real smile, real friendship, a real person who just wanted to make other people happy. Thank you, Henry.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
We're going to do one final toast for Henry, everybody. It's Steady Eddie. Let's close this thing out. Angel, pull up. Come here. Where's your drink at? Somebody give him a drink. Give him another. Here he goes. Hold on. Hey guys. Never forgotten, baby. Henry Cruz, everybody. Love you. Hey man, never forgotten, man. We love Henry though. Hey, everybody come to the picture. Everybody come to the back. Come on. All the comments. Pull up.
Joint for Henry tonight.
Don't cover this.
Look at this, guys.
Buenas noches. Gracias por estar aquí. Yo este es el primer día que vengo a una comedia. Yo ese día es el primer día que vengo a mi comedia en mi vida. Mi hijo me iba a traer, pero dijo que él, ¿cómo se llama? No, yo solita no, porque yo no me iba a aburrir, como yo no sé mucho inglés. Pero te voy a llevar un día, mamá, me dijo, yo voy a ser una persona grande, me dijo, yo ya voy para allá, no te preocupes, yo ando bien, mami, me decía, sí, hijo, cuídese, lo amo mucho, lo quiero mucho, le decía. Primera vez que vengo en mi vida a estas cosas aquí. Sí, sí. Tener con quien venir, es que soy sola. Ah, sí, yo sé. Sí, muchas gracias por todo. Sí, muchas gracias por todo. Por eso estoy aquí, por la memoria de mi hijo, que me dijeron que le iban a hacer ustedes. Ay, que... No hay palabras ya ahorita más. Gracias por todo. Gracias. Si tuviera con quien venir, yo estoy aquí, pero yo soy sola. Ya mi hijo se fue, no tengo aquí nadie. Sí, esta familia vive en Houston, no viven aquí en Dallas. Yo soy solita, sí. Muchas gracias yo. Ya, gracias. Gracias. Te amo mucho.
Hey, we love her, man. Make some noise for Henry's mom, y'all. Make some noise for Frankie's and Noah and everybody that put this shit together, man. Donating all the money for the family. Dallas Comedy Club for donating their money tonight. Everybody is going to the family. Fucking, let's get drunk, man. Let's fucking celebrate this fucking life. For Henry! Let's do it for Henry, y'all.
Come smoke a fat joint with me.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's the way to do it.
If anyone wants to come and hug Henry's mom, she's right up here. She would appreciate it. She would love it, man. If you guys want to line up and hug his mama and get some last minute words, we'd appreciate that. I thank you guys, and God bless all of you guys. And thank you guys being here, man. See you guys next time.
I know.
All right, real quick. The family had a request. If Henry's mom wants to take a picture with the pallbearers on stage. If you're a pallbearer and you're here, let's get him on stage to take a picture with Henry's mom real quick. Pallbearers. Sagan. And then we're going to bring a DJ up. This guy's going to play you guys some badass music later if you want to hang out and party.
This song got to be played.
Huh? Yeah.
This song has to be played.
If you're a pallbearer, get up here. Let's get a picture. There we go. All right. Make some noise for Henry Cruz, everybody. Yeah. Good shit, man. Good work, man. Thank you. Hell yeah. Henry J. Cruz, everybody. Holy shit. Cheers. All right, guys. Hey, what's Henry's mom's name? What? Benita. All right, we'll wait till this picture. All right, Benita, on behalf of Frankie's, they want to give you some money right now from the bar and the food. From Brittany, the manager of Frankie's, everybody. Y'all make some fucking noise for Frankie's in downtown. Make some fucking noise, y'all. Frankie's, thank you so much, Frankie's, for letting us do this.
Speaking of what? Where? Oh, I got you.
Oh, nice. All right. And also, we have a comedian that's making another one of these portraits for Henry's family, Henry's mom. So we're gonna have one for her too. Yeah. All right, guys.
Hey,
Thank you
Noah.
so much for coming out.
Noah.
What's
can
up?
Can I say one more thing real quick?
Yeah.
Hey, man, it's hard to lose a kid, but make some noise for Henry's mom for fucking showing up, though.
Benita!
Showing up.
Benita. Hell yeah. All right. That's our show, everybody. That's the Henry Cruz Memorial, everybody. Celebration of life. Thank you to the family and friends, all the comedians that came out. You guys are awesome. I love this fucking DFW comedy community. Seriously, you guys are fucking awesome.
One more time for Noah Shark Robertson, everybody. He has been hard at work for this whole week. This wouldn't have happened without him, so make some noise. He won't do it for himself, so.
And shout out to Sagan too, please. Let me get some love for her.
All right, guys, we're going to bring the DJ up. We got to clear the stage so we can make some room for the DJ, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you guys want to take more pictures, there's plenty of spaces for it. You can go backstage. You can go over there. Thank you.
What's your full name? Oh, what's your DJ name? Vaughn. Vaughn? Vaughn? The B?
Oh, all right. We're going to go ahead and set up the DJ. DJ Vaughn is going to come up and spin some tunes for you guys. All right, let's do it. Come on, guys. Yeah. Let's get it going. Hell yeah. I love you guys. I love everybody in here. Thank you so much. Henry Jose Cruz.